Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the world event. I need to finish up some campaign tasks, the dungeon, stuff like that. Rest of the week, what is the rest of the week? We got not new faction, but the first, like a new troop for a weekend faction with a deep delve. Like, I don't mention the deep delve very often because I don't really feel like it's anything too exciting that I'm doing or caring about. Get a chance at like a gnome down there, and like if you get a crappy gnome, it's like, why'd I go through all this? What's the point? So I'm not a big fan of the deep delves. Let me get everything set up here. I feel like I need to like not constantly talk. Maybe that's the problem with my jaw or whatever. It's my tooth, but anyway, I'm done talking about that crap. Let's not talk it out of existence. Let's see, customization, subscribers, 1 minute, and save. What should I do first here? I need to get my campaign done, sorry. But I could show some World Event teams real quick. Let's see what we got. Baba Yaga's Deal. You guys have probably already seen these, but for people that haven't yet, at least they don't have to wait. Go to Spirit of Rage. This is the one where it's like, why didn't they make a special emblem or badge for this? Maybe they don't always do that, but I feel like they should if they don't. And I feel like they do a lot of the time. So a technically guy out there, which hasn't happened yet. I just like to make up fictional technically guys. Would say, you know, they don't always do that, but I would say they do a lot of the time. They'll make a... Just think of the last one we did where it was, like Ruby something. It had like the swirl. It had the swirl, like a toilet flushing. Most of the time, or like the face, you know, that evil-looking face they make sometimes. Well, I make them all exactly paw prints. They should make it special looking. Make it a paw print with rage. I don't know. Something. Alright, let me get everything set up. Try to take breaks from jacking my jaw here and there. Do I have this? Alright, cool. There. Live chat. Go here. Got that. Go here. I'm on the wrong spot. Go here. Do that. Live chat. Hey, what up, Elgins? How's it going? You're the first one. First one today. I'm back. It's only been a week, though. It's not like been too long. Getting set up still. Hopefully you can hear me. Got that, got that, got that. Okay, I'm almost ready. Okay, so can you all hear me, Elgins and Funky Town? Let's do the Spirit of Rage. This is the Rowan team. Face is alright. It's still not 100%. It's like 90 something though. Pretty good. I figured out icing it was the best course of action. So like an ice pack was the... Also not using it for a couple days. I like tried not to talk. I tried not to eat. If I ate, it was like SpaghettiOs that I could just swallow or something. So I took a couple days there. It was kind of like that Wednesday live stream just put me over the edge. It was the chatathon like started it. It started it, right? And then the Wednesday live stream like put me over the edge. And then so like Wednesday night into Thursday into Friday, that was the worst of it. And then I figured it out like Friday-ish. And like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of healed it up after I figured it out. And then I was better by like Monday, Tuesday, and it's slowly getting better and better. I still need to get the dang thing just yanked out of there, but it's hard when your dentist that you go to won't do it, and I already know he won't because I've gone for this tooth 2 times, where he didn't after he fixed it. So I've gone 2 times after he fixed it and complained about it, and they take X-rays of it and they say there's nothing wrong with it. So they won't pull it unless there's something wrong with it because, I don't know, I guess they're not allowed to just pull random teeth if there's nothing wrong with it. That's how they safeguard against dentists doing. But he's still sneaky. He knows his sneaky stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he still does stuff that, like, keeping that tooth in there in the first place when he should have pulled it in the first place is sneaky. Like, just because you can fix a tooth doesn't mean you should fix a tooth. Especially if it's a back one that I don't really care about. It's like, this is as far back as you can go without being a wisdom tooth on my top right. Like, as far back without being a wisdom tooth as you can go. And so that's why when it gets infected, like, it gets into my, like, jaw hinge when my how do you say that? Salivary gland, and like puffs up my cheek and stuff, like, because it's like way back there. And then, but they won't pull it because there's nothing technically wrong with it, I guess. But the thing that's wrong with it is that they fixed it when they shouldn't have fixed it. That's what's wrong with it. So I got 1 medal. I need to get my rewards, I think. Haven't played a lot this week. There we go. I hate teeth too, bro. I wish I could get just metal teeth or something. Just fake metal teeth. That'd be cool. I want to get... We should be born with fake... Like, we should be born with metal teeth or something. That'd be sweet. Let's see. Like, teeth that... And it won't... It doesn't rust. And it doesn't... It's like stainless steel teeth or something. That'd be sick. Alright, Spirit of Rage, let's go. So this is the very low-level team. You got Dwarven Gate, Rowan, Osha's Tome, Princess Elspeth. Only reason Dwarven Gate's here is to be a pure blue troop that you can use Princess Elspeth on, so you make sure you make blue for the Rowan and the rest of the team. I did Frost Mage. You could do something else. The class doesn't matter, really. And then the banner was double blue, green, minus red. Let's try this one for a minute. And if I go to a different dentist outside of my network or whatever, I have to pay real money. And like I've tried, there's this cool, like this really nice dentist like right down the street from my dentist. And I went in there when I was in pain and they wouldn't do anything. And I talked to them. And like, you know, it's going to cost a lot, but it might be worth it. But I don't know if they'll do it either, so I can explain to them what happened, but maybe their hands are tied and they can't do anything. You never... I got to talk to them again. You guys are like, you should have already did that, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much, Chad. Appreciate that, bro. Everything helps a lot. The less I have, you know, if I have to do a 5-hour live stream just to try to make something, it just hurts. Sorry, you know. So thank you, Chad. Thanks for asking, Funky Town. Elgin says may have to work and lurk some, but here nonetheless. Nonetheless, I don't know what that was. Anya is here. Glorfindel, David Canberra. Oh man, tooth pain is the worst, that's for sure. And this time was like more, I don't know. Like the last time hurt worse than this. But this time was like more annoying. This time was annoying, last time hurt worse. I don't know, last time was annoying too. I felt like I was drowning and I couldn't sleep. So, I don't know. This wasn't as bad as the last time, I would say, overall. But not being able to, like, live stream was annoying. So, I don't know. It's all annoying in different ways. We don't got, like, a lot of blue on the board. I'm gonna do Osha's Tome. Well, that didn't work. Let's do this, then. David's been a member for 8 months. Funky Town says, I hate teeth and cars. The most burden experience of my life involved them. Same here. Usually that happens at the same time for me, too. Like, I'll have a really bad toothache or something, and then my tire will go flat. And I gotta, like, change a tire with a toothache. That's usually how it goes for me. Anyone else been there before? Something, you're already, like, sick or something, like, I don't know. Like, I think I had the big C, and I was, driving somewhere. Obviously not going anywhere too public. I forget, I was driving somewhere. At some point during the big C. I forget. Maybe to take my, fiance to the doctor or something, right? And, got, like, a flat tire with the big C, too. Like, it always happens at the worst time. But when is a good time for, like, a flat tire or something? Never. The worst ever was I got a flat tire when I was on the way to pick up my kindergartner from school. And then it's like, who's going to pick her up? So we had to, like, call and... I don't want to say too much there, but, you know... We had to call. Switch everything around. Say the secret word. Chad with the 2 gets the train out on the tracks. Morning, afternoon, Cinny, and Sinners. Funky Town's been a member for 13 months, and he's a Reaper, a Texas Reaper. He says, and then what's up with the cost? Out of bounds, for sure. Glorf says, sounds painful. Sounds painful. I tested positive for the thing. Oh, man. Even thinking makes you out of breath? That sucks. I'm glad mine wasn't like that. Thinking made me out of breath because I had brain fog. But I didn't have any, like, lung issues during mine. I was really tired, though. And weak. But I was breathing fine, basically. Like, that would have been scary for me. Like, if anything was happening to my breathing, I think that would scare me. But I was pretty chill throughout my ordeal with that because that didn't happen, I guess. And I didn't have it as bad as, like, my fiance. My fiance was laid out. She was laid out. Couldn't work or anything. Of course she couldn't work because she's not going to go spread it. But, like, I work from home, so I was still working. Like, that's how... I had it like a medium case. It wasn't like, oh, asymptomatic and, oh, I don't feel anything. But it wasn't like I was laid out in the hospital. Somewhere in the middle where it was annoying and definitely slowed me down by like 50%, but I was still doing everything I usually... Not everything, but I was still trying to do the bare minimum. That's how mine was. I probably had like a 5 out of a 10 case. My mom and dad got it recently. That was scary. But, they're probably younger than y'all think, my mom and dad, so they were fine. I think they're over it now. I'm lucky in that my parents are pretty young. Like, I still have my grandparents and everything. Well, most of them, right? There's a couple, like one of my grandpas. 2 of my grandpas. But, that's what usually happens. The men go first. That's our, downfall. Alright, wooden teeth, dude. I'd love wooden teeth. But I hope you get well soon, Glorfindel. My advice is always just don't worry about it, because I feel like that makes it way worse. The more like panicky and worried you get. I know that's hard to do, but that was my advice to my mom too. I'm like, don't worry about it. If you're sitting there stressing and thinking about it all day, and it's gonna make it way worse. I think it feeds off of that. We got Prince Barislav and Werverine. I think it's Prince Barislav here. do like one more with this team. Suze is here. Yeah, I'm feeling better. In the 90 percentile. Somewhere in there. Like, if I did a 7-hour live stream right now, it'd probably hurt. If I, ate something really crunchy, it would probably hurt. But, if I take it easy, it's fine. Guess we just do this. It almost works every time. Funky Town, Suze, the Chatster. Thank you, Funky. Christian's here. One Creed is here. You got Eliza again twice? Oh my gosh, hope you get well soon. Hope you get well soon, Aurelian Negria. Glorfindel says, I smoke though, guess you make your bed and lie in it. Ron Creed was born smoking. Well, you know, a lot of some. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you got them, smoke them, right? Well, if you got them, like, you gotta smoke them. Like, what? If you got them, you gotta do it. I mean, they're there. You already bought them. But I don't smoke cigarettes or anything. Let's see here. Did I used to? Did I used to? Yes, but that was a long time ago. Alright, let's see. Green and blue and yellow, please. I was a bad boy. Like, maybe not bad boy, but like from 17 to 25. Let's see here. Alright, that's the last time I'm gonna use that team. Let's so that's the low-level team. If you can't think of anything else, use Rowan. You guys have seen the other teams as well. Let's just look at all the options. In case you don't... I don't know if I went over, like, all the options. Because when I do those Monday videos, I just make it bare bones, as quick as possible, get it out as soon as possible type of stuff. So I don't really go over, like, all the options. If you really, really wanted to, you could use, like, Aquaticus. You could use, like, Champion of Anus. You could use your Rally. You could use Draculus. There's a decent amount of options this week. Some people are using Psycho Missy, which I applaud. That's a great idea. Even Kalika, like, just say you, just for some reason, you love Kalika. She's like your favorite troop. You could definitely use her this week just to use her. She wouldn't be the best option ever, but she would be... You could use her. You could go like Miraji Queen, Kalika, with something else. Aquaticus, I don't know. You could make something like that. Megavore, probably not the best option this week, but put it with the Psycho Missy and get some death belows. Mother of Darkness hits multiple enemies. That's not the worst thing in the world. The Grey King, you could probably find some enemies that use the same color and get some good true damage kills there. Notice I'm not mentioning any Skull troops, but even T&E hits multiple enemies. What else could you use? Even Emperor Corvash, who's available right now, hits multiple enemies for true damage. Like, let's say you're a very low-level player and you, for some reason, don't have Rowan. I don't know how that would even be possible, or you just hate Rowan with a passion. You could use Emperor Corvash, sure. Crimson Bat would work. Gob Truffle, of course. King Averlarn even hits all enemies. So just anything that hits all enemies. Queen Beatrix. Shoggoth is cool. Like, it hits multiple enemies for true damage, and it explodes. That would work. Tesla, of course. Like, Tesla's a... If it's ever blue or red and you say Tesla, it's like saying 2 + 2 is 4. And, like, expecting that people don't know that. 2 + 2 is 4? You didn't know? Duh. So saying Tesla feels like saying 2 plus 2 is 4. And then I feel like I'm insulting your intelligence. Anyway. Let's go. 4 days? Are you kidding me? Guild Wars in 4 days. Jeez Louise. Who wants to play Guild Wars? Just kidding. I don't know. Love-hate relationship with that, but you can tell how much you like Guild Wars by your reaction to finding out that it's sooner than you thought it was, right? So when I see that Guild Wars is in 4 days, it wasn't like, yes! Oh my, woohoo! Woohoo, baby! No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was more like, fuck. Shannon! Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'll put that towards the Get That Tooth Out of Here fund. That's what we'll have to call it from now on. It's not the train, it's the, let's get this tooth out of my head. That's how, thank you for donating to the Get This Tooth Out of My Head fund. L says, I didn't have any respiratory issues with the C, and only you quit 2 years ago. Your throat hurt. Yeah, my throat hurt for like 1 day. I had a really weird case. I had a headache for like 3 days. I had a sore throat for like 1 day. I had the chills for like 1 day, 1 or 2 days at night. And then the main thing was just the weakness, like my legs felt like half strength. And a little bit of brain fog. I went, like before I knew I had it, I was in the grocery store, which I know sucks, but I was wearing a mask and everything. And it was before I knew I had it. I got real dizzy in the grocery store, like, something's wrong with me. That's when I knew something was wrong. I was like, I feel like I'm sick or something. Like, I'm getting kind of dizzy here. And that's when we, like, she got tested after that, and then once she had it, I was like, man, there's like 99% chance that I got it. So I took a home test, and of course I had it too. Oh, let's see. We got Banner, Bearer, Deep Delver, Brown Slayer. So Deep Delver is the location, Banner Bearer, and Brown Slayer. So I usually do a level 500, believe it or not. I know I've said this before. It's my fastest one. So I know that's kind of weird, but I do a level 500 for my deep delving. I'm probably not going to change the banner. I'll just get this done real quick and then do the banner. So Chad is the dentist, and Shannon is the nurse. We've got the chair out of the station. I'm in the waiting room. Chad, you're the dentist. Shannon is the nurse. We got the chair out on the tracks. I didn't gain any strength there, so that sucks. That's kind of part of what you do with this team. Let's tangle them up so they don't kill me somehow. And it usually goes even faster than this, but that didn't go in the right order that time. Chad says Bear likes Guild Wars. I always knew he was a... No, I'm just kidding. Elle says I slept right through day 2. The body aches were real. Acapella says, hey guys, did I miss everything? Is it at the end? Nah, we're at the beginning. Kind of. Like, I'm probably not going to go super long today, everybody. I'm sure you understand. Like, I want to get a solid hour in. I think you can't... A live stream that's not an hour long isn't really a live stream, so... I want to get at least an hour, but we'll see. We'll play it by cheek. We'll play it by the glass jaw. Imagine chewing. Imagine chewing for 7.5 hours straight, because you know me, I don't shut up. I talked for 6 hours and 59 minutes of that 7.5 hours probably. So imagine like chewing food for like 7.5 hours straight. So that's what it felt like. I'm sure there's people out there for their job, they like talk a lot. I need to get some tips. And then, like, imagine you don't talk a lot, like, in real life. So, I mean, I do, for this I do, but other than this, I'm not gonna stop, though, so, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there like, why do you keep doing it then? Well, I don't know, I'm not gonna stop, so it doesn't matter. No, you're not at the end, so if you have any questions, let them fly. One greed says, I'm a troglodyte and I live in my man cave and keep away from humans. Not been unwell since it's about 2006 now. I saw like a thing on that. I was watching YouTube and I don't know. I probably shouldn't go down that line of thinking. They're talking about like how people that got the V got the C most of the time. And that's true with me. That's true with me, but I'd hate to see like what would have happened without the V. And I don't know if I believe all that, but I was like, I mean that is, yeah, I don't know. Good point there, I guess. And it was a doctor. I wasn't like watching some Facebook guy. I was watching a doctor. And he was saying how he's not going to get his final B because he's not going to get his final B, and he's a doctor. Elle says she's largely a hermit too, but I couldn't pass up the 3 gigs that came up this year, and Rammstein and Cardiff finally, yeah. I've actually got to go into a crowd today. That's, One Creed said, I do my best to eat healthy too, but yeah. Right. I feel you. Right, some got it worse than others. Yeah, I'm not like opinionated on one side or the other, so I don't feel like I'm gonna hurt anybody's feelings. Like if you believe one thing, I won't. You know, I'm not too opinionated on either side, so don't feel like you're out of place here or anything. I wouldn't like think any different of anyone for an opinion about that, because none of us really know anything. Let's get this done. Let's show exactly why I do it this way, instead of just lollygagging around here. Come on, Senny, you gotta get your campaign tasks done, bro. Come on, man. Let's not lollygag. Let's get it done. I should've... Some people will probably skip that one. But I don't know, I can get it done in like 5 minutes or so, so... I don't really skip it. I should've, supposed to, High King Iron Gut twice, but... It's okay. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I've been really slacking on my main account. Especially, like, Sunday night into Monday night, like, all the videos I do there. It makes me want to take a break on Tuesday. So I've been taking kind of a break on Tuesday from the main account. Oh, let's see here. So, it's this. And then, I think I do that. And then you do this again. Then you do this. You see? And this can do Deathless as well. As you can see, like, I didn't die at all there. I just did Deathless. Oh, we only had to do it twice. That's good. Let's grab that. Alright, so Brown Slayer, Brown Gems in any battle, and Banner Bearer. Do task. I love how it never takes you to the right place. We only got to kill 2 though, so I'm not going to move. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this team, right? We're using the correct banner, huh? That was my all... It asked me to do like a all Urskaya team or something. This was my all Urskaya team. King Mikhail. He's kind of underrated. Brown Slayer done. Ooh, gotta get the verse. Gotta get the pet. If ever there's 2 things I would buy, for me, depends where you're at in the game on that one, on those offers. So just because you see me grabbing something, don't mean you should, but I feel like verses is an auto grab. Pets, pretty much also, but... Alright, so we need to match brown gems and use... I'm just going to keep going with what I'm doing here. What was the other one? Match brown gems, the banner. Let's match yellow and brown here. We don't have either one of them. Come on, King Mikhail. Where are you at? We got that. There. This, oh, it was adventure board, right? The other one? Christian, getting those comments up. Thank you. Getting those comments up. You want a Ruby reward? Weekly event? One Creed says I really backed off playing Gems of War over the summer. My guild leader even had to poke me a few weeks because I was not doing my fair share and was low on trophies. I always hoped that my guild leader would do that as well. Like, they would reach out and say something before they did anything drastic. And make sure they get in contact, because there's many ways to contact me, so that's... I don't know. Like, there are several ways to get in contact with me. Like, even if you can't get in contact with me through PlayStation or the guild on the game, like, you could go to YouTube, Discord, Twitter. Like, if they really wanted to get in contact with me, they could. Especially, like, they could have just asked DC. DC, ask Sinnycool, what's up? And, yeah, so... If my guild ever wanted to get in contact with me, I'm probably the easiest person in the whole guild to get in contact with, so... I would hope they would say something if ever I was not doing enough. Plus half the guild is like my friends and sinners and stuff, so... But like on my new account where nobody knows who I am, it would be... A good guild leader is going to reach out and, like, give you a little bit of time, especially if you've done something. If you've done nothing at all, of course, like, I don't blame them for kicking you. If you come in and you do zeros the whole time without talking to anybody, I don't blame them. If you have ever given anything to the tasks, any kind of contribution over any amount of time, they should at least try to get in contact with you. And, because what if you're, like, laid up in the hospital or something? Like, they should at least try to see if you're okay before they just kick you out. I'm not talking about, like, a long period of time. Over, like, okay, this guy's done nothing this whole week. All right, I'm going to send him a message. And then, okay, they did not get back to me, so, you know, I'm going to give them this one more week. I'm going to try to contact them, like, one more time. And if they don't get back to me, I'm going to have to kick them out of here, but... I gave them like 2 weeks, and they did completely nothing for 2 weeks, and they didn't get back to me, so see you later. It's like the auto kicks I don't like. That's a good guild leader there. Definitely want a guild leader that brings in fresh people and gets rid of stale people, but also that gives you a chance to explain yourself before they just kick you out. If you've done any kind of contribution, at least. You kind of want like a nice, but you don't want like a pushover as a guild leader, but you don't want like a D-head either. You don't want an a-hole and you don't want a pushover. You want somebody like in the middle. They're gonna do what they have to do, but they're not gonna abuse their power either. You don't want a pushover. A pushover is almost worse than a a-hole. Like, at least an a-hole's trying to get good people in the guild, and maybe they just have a itchy trigger finger. A pushover is pretty much worse, because they just let everybody stay, get 0, 0, 0, and then you just never get anywhere. I'd probably rather have an a-hole than a pushover. Sinnycool said he'd rather have an a-hole. Yeah, go for it, L. Let's, like, put a limit on that. If there's somebody does, like, 5 messages in a row and it's just nonsense, you can time them out. We always give them a chance. What are we doing here? Green. I gotta check on my campaign task. I kind of just... That's what I don't like. I don't like the campaign tasks. They can make them better by... I don't know. I think they should, like, bring it up on the screen. When you get one done, I think it should automatically come up on your screen or something. I know, like, there's a little thing that pops up on the right side or something, but I think they should just bring up the menu, the whole menu. Like this. Like, when you get one done, they should bring this up on your screen automatically. But they don't want to, because they want you to keep going and going and going and not doing anything. Just like, what's the other thing that does that? Where you're done with something and it just keeps going and it doesn't tell you unless you check on it. There's other things that do that. A lot of stuff in this game does that. Like class weapons. If you're trying to get class weapons and you get to 250, it just, a little mail icon pops up real fast and that's it. There's a lot of stuff like that where it's not going to tell you when you're done. When you're doing your dungeon, like you're leveling up your dungeon from 0 to 10, and you get that next dungeon level, it doesn't really, it just pops up a little, like, if you're in battle, if you're deep in, like, if you're exploring or questing or delving or whatever, and you get that next Soulforge level, it doesn't even really pop up anywhere on your screen at all. You have to, like, go to the map menu and, like, there's a little green exclamation point, but that's almost always there for a beginner. So it doesn't really show you anything different that you got one of them done. So then you just keep going. And I don't even think it counts towards the next one until you collect it. They love doing stuff like that. You're like still doing something that you're done with. And then you're just wasting your time. They love to waste our time. And time is valuable. And they just love to waste our time. That's like so many things in this game they could easily fix and make it not a time waster. Like little things they could do to make the game easier to play and less of a waste of time sometimes. And they just don't do it. They like to waste our time. Alright, Adventurer, let's go do that. Change it to my gold farming team, because that's what I've been using for a while now. Trying to get Corsair to 100. One Creed said, my guild took in a really low-level guy recently. He was only about level 54. We are all well over level 1,000, but they're taking care of him very well and teaching him. That's cool. Supernova says, hello, Cinny and fellow Jimmies. The devs got me on. Haha, for real. Chasing the dragon. I saw you say that. Sometimes I'm hanging out, you know. I laughed when you said it. I like how he's doing his video on Monday, you know? Helping me, anyway. He probably thought I was gonna hate that, but I love it. Not that I'm that conceited that I think he would do something because of me, but I think like if he had to guess whether I would like or dislike, he probably thought I would dislike it, but I think it's awesome. Just helps me get rid of other people easier. Sometimes I'll be lurking, Supernova. Supernova, Tyrion, Chad, etc. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, that's a good one. Chasing the Dragon. That's why I put out that video, man. You see how it goes, though, whenever I put out a rant video. It's not like it ever blows up. That makes me think I think I'm funnier than I am. Like, I laugh at my own jokes. It's not bad, though. Like, that was better than the mechanic one. And, of course, it'll get more views over time. Those are more evergreen than, like, explosive. There's, like, 2 different kinds of videos you can make in this... for Gems of War. There's, like, two or 3. One... topical, like it's only good for today or this week or whatever. It may come back around eventually one day, but people are going to make new videos, and are you going to look up that old one, you know? There's videos where it's only good for one day. There's videos where it's only good for like 1 week. There's videos where it's only good for like 3 days, so it's like the time-sensitive video. And then there's like evergreen videos that are good where like they don't have to watch it now. So they see it pop up on their feed. They're like, hey, I might want to watch that one day, but I don't need it like right now. So those kind of get slower. Sometimes they get a lot of views, but they get them like way slower. It takes way longer. And then there's like, ooh, I need this right now. I gotta watch it right now. And those like blow up to like 1K, 2K, 3K. And then they don't get views after that. So... sometimes they get like the same amount of views, it's just in a different amount of time. Like let's say the team video for the world event versus the Dragon Crack Egg rant. Like one will get all of its views in like the first 3 days, and the other one, it might take 3 years for it to catch up. But it might catch up eventually. Because nobody's gonna need except for Switch. Switch might look up my video. It might get a little extra views like 6 months from now. Like those world event teams, once it's like next week, those are dead. It's like dead content. But stuff like the Dragon Egg rant probably lasts longer than that. Or like evergreen. It's still relevant after this week. So I can't just do one or the other. You can't only do topical, because then you're only getting views for that day. You need views from your catalog too. You can't just survive off of videos that you make. If I had to survive off of just the views I get each day from just the videos I make each day, I would have quit. I got over 1,000 videos, hopefully, that are getting a view here or there. You gotta do both. You can't just do one. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna... you're not counting on just whatever views you get for just that day, or... Anyway, I don't know why I'm giving advice to nobody. Supernova says it seemed like he had no idea what I was saying, right? Probably not. Mr. G. Let's see here. I need Egg Thief, and I don't know why I'm playing like crap. I'm just like staring at the screen doing nothing. I was trying to think of what I was going to say, but, you know, I'm careful choosing my words when I'm talking about other people. So I don't want to offend anybody. Yo, King, how's it going? Thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm back. It's been a week since I've live streamed. I think exactly a week, yeah. Last Wednesday was the last live stream. So, I'm going to try to do one tomorrow, everybody. I've been really thinking about scaling back the live streams, honestly. It has nothing to do with you guys, or... So it's me, not you. It's me, not you. Like, I might eliminate the Thursday live stream eventually. I think once the new account playthrough is over, like, I'm definitely going to keep doing it while the new account playthrough is going. So, we still got a while, but... Like, maybe I'll just scale back to Wednesday, Sunday. Live streams definitely help, and I love talking to y'all and, like, chatting and getting, like, live questions and playing live and everything, but I don't know. It's a lot of work for little reward sometimes. Just thinking about it. I haven't, like, decided on anything, but that was my first thought. Like, well, what if I just do Wednesday and Sunday? It makes it more special, too. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, hey, well, maybe I need to make it more special or something. Like, instead of live streaming 3 times a week, I'll do it 2 times a week. That way, people look forward to it, and they don't just say, like, well, he's gonna be there again. Like, I'll just catch him next time. I'll just do that next time. He's gonna be back. We'll make it more special and less often. Jay Fetters, hey. Chosen words offend you. Mike D. Supernova says, I've noticed a new trend happening with the YouTubers scaling back vids since the Twitter announcement. What Twitter announcement? What's up with that? Let me know. I'm interested. Are you talking about like Gems of War, or are you talking about like in general everybody on YouTube? The thing that's been going on that I know about is that the other place, with their new rev split, more people are coming to YouTube. Like, if anything, I've seen more people doing more YouTube, not less. But yeah, let me know what you're talking about, because I'm not sure. I don't look at Twitter a lot. I'll post my Gems of War video on Twitter, and then I'll like scroll down for like a minute, and then that's all I do. That's the only Twitter I look at. Like, people sent me private messages on Twitter, and they were from like February and March, and I finally responded. I felt so bad. I was like, I didn't know anybody like messaged me on here. They're just asking simple Gems of War questions. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't see your messages. But here's your answer, freaking 6 months later. But you said scaling back vids? More like, well, what's going on is, like, the other place, they're making everybody mad because of their revenue split is, they changed it to 70, or 50-50 for everybody. Except for, like, the very, very biggest streamers. And they even, like, took some away from them. Like, up to 100,000 or something, it's 70-30, and then after 100,000, it's 50-50 or something like that now. And it used to be 70-30 for everything. Like, if they made $1 million, they got 70-30. Now it's, like, only up to 100,000, it's 70-30, and then after that, it's 50-50. So imagine somebody making, like, $1 million, how much they're losing now. It's like hundreds of thousands that they're less. So a lot of the other place streamers are coming to YouTube, because YouTube is 70-30 across the board. So, you know. Then the other, what's his name? Ninja? Ninja said he's gonna stream on everything. I saw that. That's funny. He's got so much money, he can do whatever he wants, though. He did that mixer thing. He got like, it was like a $10 million deal or something, but, or something like that. It was either more than that. He got like a lot of money out of that, for sure. Even though they like went out of business, he still got like a lot of his money, like millions. I don't think he got like all of it, but he got millions. And then he had like a deal with the other place for millions. And then like his contract's up now, so he's streaming to everything. I think that's pretty cool. Not that I watch him, I just keep in touch with certain news sometimes about that kind of stuff. Alright, we got dungeon now. Or no, we gotta do campaign. You see how fast an hour creeps up? Like, I'm not even anywhere. I haven't done any. Haven't got anything done. Reroll task. I hate treasure hunt. It's a big waste of time. Purple Slayer. Okay, Urskaya at difficulty 6 or higher. I'm about to reroll that. See, look at that. That's way easier. Why would you not reroll? I'm gonna go do PvP. That'll get me that glory quick. I just want to get this campaign done at least before we get out of here. I'll feel better. But yeah, that's the main crap going on with that I know about. I don't watch everything, but I'm pretty much glued to YouTube all day. At least I can hear it in the background. I'm not like staring at it. I gotta work and stuff, but I like to have it something on. There's been times where I can't find anything to watch. So if you guys ever want to post something in that what I'm watching right now Discord, especially like documentaries and stuff that you think everybody would like, not just random like for me, if I posted like a random wrestling thing, like most people probably wouldn't like it, or somebody posted like a punk band or something, like some people aren't going to like that. But if you see anything that you think is universal that most people would like at me, so like a documentary or some YouTube thing that you think I would like. Sometimes I struggle to even find crap I feel like listening to or watching, because I don't know, getting bored of stuff. Right now I'm trying to go back over like all my favorite things I've ever watched and like save them to a playlist. Ooh, I just pushed my tongue against my cheek and it hurt a little bit. Why am I getting such easy PvP? What do we need? We need green and purple. Of course, there's none. Come on, baby. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to see anything? Sometimes I need to play my game and do my account, but I'm also here for you. I don't want to be super selfish with my gameplay. I don't feel like you should. I think when you're live streaming, if nobody's asking or nobody wants to see certain things, like then you'd be selfish with your gameplay. But if people want to see certain things or they ask questions, like then you try to stop being selfish with your gameplay and like show it. It's the whole point of live streams. Like when I'm making a video, nobody can say, hey, do this. Like I have an idea. I'm going to do what I'm doing. I'm being selfish. I'm making a video that I think you guys need to see. When I'm live streaming, it's if you have a question, you want to see something else, the only thing I don't like a lot is like if a random team that you thought up that isn't, I don't know. I mean, that's cool too, but like, hey, I thought up a Netherhound team. You want to try it? I mean, unless it's like meta and really awesome, like then I'll try it. If you think it's gonna help my account and like or be helpful to other people, and it's like has a point, and it's not just a random team for it to be random, like the only thing I don't like too much is like a random team just for randomness. Like, okay, I'll try your random team. I try it, and I'm like, okay, now what? Thanks. King's doing tasks too. I used to get mine done on Tuesday, like every week. Sometimes Monday. Now I'm creeping into Wednesday. What's up with that? That just shows how much I love campaign tasks. I used to get them done immediately on Monday before I did anything else. Then it was like starting to fall into Tuesday. Like, oh, I got a lot of videos to make on Monday. I'll get it done on Tuesday. It'll be my thing I do Tuesday morning. I'll get the campaign task done. Because that'll help, you know, that with Guild Wars and everything. If I can continue to get them done by Tuesday morning, and then I can use my stats in Guild Wars, there we go. That's good. Now it's like, if it's not Guild Wars week, I can finish them up on Wednesday. It's no big deal. Let it slide till Wednesday on a non-Guild Wars week. I've seen people get way behind on their campaign tasks. That would suck. I think you either should do them or not do them. There should be no in between. You either do them or you don't do them. I don't know why I did that. It was like the worst enemy choice I could make there. Why'd I do that? Choose the last enemy so she only hits one of them. Good job. Thing I heard today, like a quote on the, I think it was a radio or something while I was taking one of the kids to school. It was like, an idea is just an idea. It's like an idea is nothing until it's put into action or something like that. It said way better than I just said it, but that's true. Like, I got all this crap written on my whiteboard, and it just means nothing until I actually do it. I need to start doing some of these things on my whiteboard. I just have my whole whiteboard is full of just random crap I wrote up there, like ideas for videos. And I've only done a couple of them, and like there's some erasing up there, but I need to do them because it doesn't, not worth anything just sitting there on that whiteboard. But that goes along with maybe not doing live streams on Thursday. Like I'm gonna start doing I'll like take an idea off my whiteboard and make a video. More guides and lists and stuff. That's really like those two are, when they don't hit like I want them to, it's kind of depressing. So it's a real gamble sometimes when I make one of those. Like, oh, I could have done a live stream today, but instead I did this video and nobody liked it. I should have just done the live stream. But you gotta risk it all for the biscuit all. Because sometimes they blow up. I've been doing this new thing on the channel that I think is like a secret little hack. I don't want to say it, but I've been doing it lately. It's kind of cool. Supernova says I have like hundreds of channel subscriptions and I'm getting less notifications. You have a lot too. YouTube's my favorite game, basically. Alright, am I done yet with stuff? See how it don't pop up and then I'm like still doing things and I could go collect it and I could be moved on to look at this. Exactly. Win ranked PvP battles. So you see how that doesn't count until you pick it? Like obviously everybody knows that. Why? I wish they would just bring this whole screen up when I'm done with the glory one. It should have just popped up so I could... Because I could keep going too. I wouldn't have to like... It would be faster. It's faster and more convenient if it would just pop up on your screen when you're done with the task. Like the whole thing to where you can collect it. Or what if it just collected on its own? It should just collect on its own. And then the next one should pop up on your screen or something and tell you what to do. Anything would be better than how it is right now. Anything. It sucks right now. I hate campaign tasks. This guy hates everything. I hate everything. Your feed is getting smaller. Chad says, yeah, what we need is a treasure hunt chatathon. $1 adds another turn. Hey. If we did a treasure hunt chatathon, that would be like $10 per minute, because I hate treasure hunt. $10 a minute if you guys want a treasure hunt chatathon. Because I do not want to do that. I would rather play Elden Ring or something on live stream. I would get the same results on my Gems of War account. If I played Treasure Hunt for 7 hours, or I played Elden Ring for 7 hours, my Gems of War count would be in the same standing either way. Very slightly exaggerated. Glorfidel says, my new Bracket 2 guild have gone crazy for the dragons. It's all they talk about and aim towards. I tried to say chill out in so many words, but to no avail. What are they going to do with it? It's like a dog chasing a car. I mean, they are pretty good. But I was thinking about that the other day, about like the Horde Mimic. Once you get it, who cares? Like, I don't even have it. I don't have it, but I just don't care. What am I going to... I can't do anything with it. What's the point of it? It's an achievement, it's peen, it's something to chase for higher level players. But am I going to like waste so much time trying to get it? Because once you get it, it's like... I mean, at least you get tokens and stuff, like, obviously, like, I should probably do that. Just, it's an incentive to grind Explore 12 and get tokens. And I should probably be doing that. But, like, the ultimate prize, if you're just chasing the Horde Mythic, and that's the whole reason you're doing it. Like, let's say you have that achievement done. You don't even really need tokens anymore. Like, and you're just chasing that Mimic Mythic, and you just haven't got it yet, and you're just... That's a huge waste of time. Like, once you get it, like, who cares? What are you going to do with it? It's like a dog chasing a car. If the dog catches the car, what's it going to do? Is it going to bite the car? Is it going to bark at it more? Is it going to steal the car and drive it? I was thinking about that the other day, like stuff I haven't got done yet. Like, oh, I don't have the Horde Mimic. Oh, the Dragon Knight, get some dragons. Like, once I got the Ruby Wrath Dragon, the difference between, like, me getting that one and me getting all 6, not a huge difference. Like, I don't really care to have every single dragon. Unless there's some new meta team with a dragon that I need to have to make my account better, which there might be. The dragons are a little bit of a different story than like the Horde Mimic. The Horde Mimic, nobody uses that. It's not good for anything. Once you get it, it's like yippee-doo-dah. You're not going to use it. Unless there's some crazy awesome team with the dragons, which it could happen. Maybe Diamantina's the new Zul'Goth, and maybe she's freaking awesome, and that's why everybody wants it. It could happen. That could be right. Then that's different. That's different then. I think I was thinking about achievements and like the most, because I got, you know, once again my whiteboard and my ideas up there. I was thinking about them. And like I was like, okay, well, you know, you get Dawnbringer, you get Nisha Metals, you get Zul'Goth, the Horde Mimic Mythic, Diamantina. And I was like, Horde Mimic Mythic, like, really? I don't know. You really don't get to do anything with that. It doesn't really help anything. What am I going to do with that? Is that really a good achievement in Gems of War? Not really. The rest of them, you actually use the crap. We got 50 damage. That's not enough. Let's knock them out of here. Let's try and knock them into range. And I knocked them out. 50. Alright. There we go. But that's coming from a guy that doesn't have it yet. So maybe somebody that has it thinks, well, you don't have it yet, so that's why you're saying that. But once I get it, I promise you, I will feel the same way. The silver lining is all the tokens that you can get while you're going for it. It's one of those type of deals. The main prize isn't the real prize. The prize is like the journey along the way, you know? The best part is the journey to get there, not the destination. King says, Sunny, are you going for weekend faction this week? I'm saving some gems for it. Hopefully can finish it easily. Yes, I am. There should be a video this Friday. Or Saturday morning. Like, sometimes it takes longer than, depends how hard it is. It depends how busy I am. I would say the latest would be Saturday morning. I should have that level 500 pure faction deathless for Sea of Sorrow. That happens this weekend. I know I'm webbed, but oh well. You still get an extra turn. You still get to do stuff to him. You still get to do weird stuff to him. See, that gave me... Alright. Let's kill this guy. Just need one more, come on. Or maybe two more. Maybe three more. Sometimes you use Captain McCall. Finish him off. Glorf says, even saying just buy Sentinels to 2 as to save gems. Yep. See, here we go, right? Let's say you're a person out there and you don't have, like... You don't have 20,000 gems right now. Let's say you have, you know, like I only have 6,000. So let's say you have 6,000 right now. You're a regular person like me. You got around 6,000 gems right now, right? And you're buying Dragonite every day. By the time Friday rolls around and you're buying Dragonite, Let's say you started with 6,000, now you got 5,000. Now you got to do Sea of Sorrow faction event. You want to do that deathless level 500. So that's going to cost you around 3,000. So now you got 2,000. Now we got Guild Wars next week. Are you going to go 5 Sentinels? Are you trying for Paragon? Let's say you are. Well, there's another. How much is that? That's 500 gems, whatever it is, right? Let's just say it's 1,000, just for ease. Well, there you go. You just spent how many gems? Like 5,000 gems in less than a week. It can go fast, so be careful. Careful with that Dragonite. You don't want to be just buying it every day without thinking about it, because it's new faction, new mythic, Guild Wars next week. A lot of gems are going to fly out the window starting Friday. So if you're still flying them out the window like today and tomorrow, you're going to start behind the 8 ball. You're not really safe until you have way over 10,000 gems. So if you don't at least have over 10,000 gems, you're not safe. Don't think you're safe. It's mostly lower level people or mid-range players that think 10,000 gems is a lot, and like why, or is anybody worried about it? But when you really think about it, if something like this happens in a row, a lot of gems go out the window fast. And this is a perfect example. Ooh, the dungeon. Ooh, Dragonite. Ooh, Diamantina. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. Wee-ha. So your gems. You're spending them. I got lots of gems. I got 9,000 gems. I'm just Dragonite every day. Oops, here's a faction I need to get done. Uh-oh. This is like 3,000 gems. That's fine. Oh, Guild Wars now. Oh, crap. I'm trying for Paragon. Oh, no. There goes a bunch more gems. All the while, Dragonite. All of a sudden, 10,000 gems goes down to 1,000. And you're like, what happened here? Where'd all my gems go? That's where they went. Perfect example coming soon. So, if you're going crazy with the Dragonite, I would chill out very quickly. You're about to have a nice big 5,000 gem. All of us have 5,000 gems about to come out of our account. Unless you're just not doing delves, which I would definitely not recommend. You should probably get that done. It's a three-day event. It's way easier. It's never going to be easier. If you don't have CSRs to 500 and you don't do it this weekend, shame on you. You're more worried about Dragonite and Peen then. You should worry about your account health and getting more progress instead of your Peen. Purple Slayer and Brawler. We need to kill purple enemies. Karakoth, I think. Possibly. Dang old Karakoth. Let's go get her done. What was the other one? I keep forgetting. Win any battle and kill purple enemies. So we just need to... And I'm just going to do Ironhawk because I was trying to make this live stream only like an hour. So whatever gets something done quicker right now is what I'm going to do. But the answer is yes, King. Glorfindel says, even saying just buy Sentinels. Yeah. Supernova says doing 3 weeks worth the week before Guild Wars. Glorf says, okay, a troop I feel is underrated. Oh, you erased it. What'd you say? Oh, I can't look at it. Why'd you erase it? I wanted to see. Oh, it's still on the screen. A troop I feel is underrated and you really never see the hive mind. I challenge you to show us a good team with it. Nah, that's good, bro. I like that idea. I know why you erased it, though. You're trying not to make me live stream longer. I appreciate it. That's a friend. You are a friend. You're like Toy Story. I got a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Is that how it goes? Why did you kill the hive mind? This is like steel magic. King says, I got the faction troops maxed and upgraded the horde to level 100 horde. Probably need more, but that's the minimum at least. Yeah, if you're going to 500 deathless and pure faction, you're probably going to need something like 155-ish. 155 or 177 is what I usually go for there. Sometimes I go even higher, 199, 200, something like that, but well, I start with 155, I try that, and then if I can't do it, I'll go up to 177. Usually I get it done there if I didn't do it on 155. Very rarely I have to go to like 200. And usually I only have to buy like, it sounds like a lot, but it's the bare minimum really if you're getting it done on Friday. Because I'm short the 8 other turns from Saturday and Sunday, so most people won't need to buy up as far in the shop as I do, because I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible to put out a video, so I have to like short myself like 8 turns from Saturday and Sunday, the free turns. So I buy like 5 power potions, which is still like about what it is. I'll buy 5, 6, 7 power potions or so, between there, 5 and 7. And then I do horde level between 155 and 200, usually towards the lower end of that. And some of them are harder than others. Some of them you only, some of them only have 3 rooms towards the end that you just blow, bang, 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 you're done. Bang, 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 you're done. Bang, 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 you're done. Some of them have like freaking 4 or 5 rooms where you have to go through 5 freaking rooms each time. Depends how you're playing it too. Are you rushing it? Do you have lots of gems? Some people buying Dragonite all week and then they want to rush the faction and they're going to spend a bunch more gems than a normal person. Then they got Guild Wars next week. So even if you got 20,000 gems right now, You're gonna see a bunch of them fly out the window in the next week or so. Now's the time to chill out on the Dragonite. What up, Mark Joey? Before we go, if you gave 3 underused troops to build a team around, you could showcase them next time. Okay, that sounds cool. Campaign tasks. Yeah, I was wondering what you were saying. I just went with it. King says he heard that this faction is hard. Great. Great. Supernova says by the time you start doing pure factions, I'll have Horde level 300 plus faction. By the time to start doing pure factions. I don't know if I understand what you're saying there. By the time to start doing pure factions. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, you do every room to like 300, and then you do rush. Is that what you're saying? That's what I do. It's a delicate balance there, especially if you're trying to get it done like me on one day, which nobody else should do in the world. You got to hit every single room up until a certain point, and then you don't want to do that the entire way. It's gonna take freaking forever. So eventually you're just rushing straight to the boss. But you got to make sure you don't do it too early, or you're going to run out of turns. You don't want to like do it too late, you're going to waste time. And you don't want to waste gems. But you want to get it done. So there's like a delicate balance there, yeah. Level 300's around, somewhere around there. You do 300 Horde level? Dang. That's high. It's a good idea. I mean, if I could do that, I would too. Like, why not? That's a lot of gold and treasure and whatnot, right? Just for me, the soft caps, 111, 155, 177, like 200. It's when you get a potion and a magic stat. That's exactly when you get those. 155, 177, and 200. 133 is one as well. Like if you feel like you just need a little bit more and you think 111's not working, you can go to 133. Pretty sure. But anyway, we'll be doing that Friday. We can talk about that more tomorrow too if I live stream. If I do live stream tomorrow, it's going to be the new account. I've been playing it a lot more. Like I've been getting on like every other day or so, at least, and doing my adventure board dungeon, a little bit of PvP, and a little bit of Kingdom Quest. Like I'm trying to, let's get that done. So I'm not just sitting here doing nothing on it anymore. Like this morning, I did adventure board, dungeon, and a couple PvP battles, and then like a couple of tier 1 challenges or something. Yesterday, same thing. Day before, same thing. I want to wrap that thing up. Purple Slayer. We'll bring it up on my screen. Hey, we're done. Alright, I think I'm done for the day, y'all. Oh, no, dungeon. Let's go do the dungeon. Let's make sure I'm all the way done for the day. It just helps. I might as well while I'm talking to y'all. If you have any questions, I don't mind. It won't make me stream extremely longer if you have a question. It'll only take me 30 seconds to answer it, so don't feel bad if you have a question right now. Good old 4. Hey, perfect, y'all. You would think I had a tool or something. Somebody said something in the comments. I think it was Sebastian maybe. It could have been somebody else. Sorry if I got the wrong person. They said as soon as they get a fight, they fight it. That's smart. I don't know why I don't do that. Well, I do know why I don't do that, because if I get a trap or anything, I just don't do the dungeon. But that's not what I advise for y'all at all. I want you to do all the dungeon fights every day until you have all the mythics, right? Because you still need diamonds, most of y'all. For me, I have everything. I don't need diamonds right now. I have enough diamonds to make like 4 mythics. I don't really care anymore. So I just reveal my dungeon. If I don't get a perfect, I don't even do it anymore on my main account. So that's why I don't reveal. Like, that's a really smart idea, though. You pick one. If it's a fight, you fight it. And then you pick the next one. If it's a fight, you fight it. That way, if you get a trap, it won't affect your fight. Oh, so smart. The little tips you never thought you would get that you all of a sudden get, right? I got a perfect run. Heck yeah. Let's do the NSYNC team. Baby, bye, bye, bye. What horde level do you start trying pure faction, says Funky Town? I start with, I just go straight to 155, honestly. Especially, it's just me, though, and my thing when I'm going to make a video. So it's hard to, so, yeah, I mean, you probably should. I mean, I don't know if I've ever done a pure faction at less than 155. That would be my advice. Just go into it thinking you're going at least to 155 or so. You could try it at 111, 133. I mean, if you really want to try to do it on the cheapest way possible. 111, 133. One of those two. But I always start with 155. Because it's just from past experience. That's usually like the least I need to get a pure faction level 500 Deathless done on the first day. Brown extra turn, Leprechaun. Zul'Goth. Should have picked the other skull match, so I could have got 2 there. What an idiot. Tyrion Shark is here. I said your name earlier. Supernova says, I'm gonna need like 500,000 Chaos Shards to get treasures. Prefer the elephant and tens of millions of gold. Thanks, Glorfindel. Sorry about not saying it sooner. Just to show a bit of appreciation. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, this is the first live stream of the month. And, you know, I've skipped a couple of them, so I really appreciate it, Glorfindel. Glorfindel is the numbing agent. He brought in the syringe, and he put it in my gums, and he shot me up. Shannon is the nurse, and Chad is the dentist. Chad's the dentist, Shannon's the nurse, and Glorfindel brought in the syringe and numbed me up. Got a perfect run. Lilac Kai is here. Monkey's been struggling to complete them. Well, I'll have a video for you, man. Can I post this team? I could show, like, the team score. Or the team code. I can't really post it. I would have to, like, type it up in my... I would have to type it up in my... So I don't know. I don't really feel like typing all that out. I can't copy paste. But it's right there if you want to come back and pause the screen. Later. Wish I could, man. I know everybody else can. It's because they stream from OBS or their PC mobile. Or they have something else. Like, they have to have something extra to do it. PS4 just won't let me. I cannot chat. I can't chat while I play. So I can't. There's no way for me to copy that and then post it into the chat. At least I don't think there is. I mean, tell me if there is. I'll do it. But no one's ever been able to tell me over the years and years how to do that. From PS4 to the chat. Copy pasting team codes. That's just something I should do, and I wish I could. What do we need? What do we need? Let's get purple, sure. And then you just need skulls. Perfect dungeon run. Alright, that's cool, Mark Joey. Glad I could help. Tyrant says 100 minimum, but I do 155 these days or higher, but I have the resources to go big. Now you have to watch the whole video to see what you said about me. Yep. Exactly. I'm not going to tell you. That'd be a spoiler. What did he say about me? Was it nice or mean? Summoned a demon. And then I make it do my bidding. Watch my video. I summoned a shark demon and told it to watch my video. A demon shark. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Not 100% till I get this thing out of here, but 92 Dragonite, baby! Perfect run! Is this guy even any good at this game? I don't know, man. I don't think so. Now we can pick the rest, huh? In case there's stairs. That would have canceled each other out there, huh? I didn't even have the right metal on. Poopy. Alright, one more. You guys have about 5 minutes. This should take me about 5 minutes. Or less. Like, the whole stream's probably going to be about 5 minutes, the rest of it. So, if you have any questions, comments, if you want to be a dentist, now's the time. Alright, I need to get rid of you. And then I need to go to Magma Dragon. Where you? Come on. What's going on here? What happened? That was weird. We are getting a new troop with the faction I've heard is hard as well, the Sea of Sorrows. We are getting a new troop though. The new troop does sound decent. I don't know if we're going to use it or not, but definitely make sure you grab it, and then I'm going to consider it, of course. Like, just because that's what's cool about me doing it now, the way I'm doing it, because older Pure Faction teams may not be relevant anymore. So if somebody did a Pure Faction for Sea of Sorrows right when Sea of Sorrows came out, well, new troops are being added. New stuff is added. They've updated the delves. There's deep delves now. There's extra potions now. There's new troops coming in and whatnot. So I'm kind of glad I have patience. Because not every Pure Faction team that is already up on YouTube is going to be the correct team anymore some of the times. Like the Guardian Tower didn't affect Hall of Guardians, right? But maybe a good troop, maybe this new troop is going to be part of the Pure Faction team now. You don't know. Could be. We'll see how good it is. Alright, so that's the team, right? Class, we go Sunspear. This is the world record pet rescue team. I need my medals. Do I even need this pet? Let's check that, because I do. Alright. Sometimes I run these and I don't even need it. I'm going to go at 131 so I can see how fast I can do this. Alright, ready? Set, go! I'm a cheater. Balling on these troops like I'm by the hoop. Oh, come on. Loading battle is half the battle. Loading battle's half the battle. And I'm gonna level up too. How much you want to bet? I level up right in the middle of this. Trying to do this as fast as possible. Phoenicia. Balling on these goblins like she's trying out. Alright, come on, 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 come on. Don't level up. I don't think I've ever said that in my life in a game. Don't level up. Alright, come on, baby. You got this, Fofo. We're gonna get into this battle before a minute and a half. Come on, Fofo. Oh, what are you doing? Magma Dragon had to clean up your dirty little mess. Let's go, Fofo. Oh, what's going on? Come on. You better clean it up. Oh, thank you, sir. Alright, we're at the 2-minute mark, everybody. 2 minutes. Last battle. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Oh. Oh, no. Go, go, go. Give it to me. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, baby. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think that's my new PB. Of course, I leveled up right after. See if you can, see how fast you can do it. I think it's fun. 2 minutes, 20 seconds for me. Now I'm going to speedrun.com. I just want to see if I beat my record. For me. It's not like the world, yeah. So I always forget what I'm at. Speedrun.com. Gems of War. Pet Rescue. And, yeah. My old personal best was 2 minutes, 31 seconds. I just got, 7th place. If I submit that video to speedrun.com, I'll be in 7th place for Pet Rescue. And everybody on the leaderboard's PC Mobile, so I'm the fastest PlayStation. I have the world record for the fastest pet rescue by a PlayStation player. 2 minutes, 20 seconds is 7th place overall. It's 1st place for PlayStation. My previous personal best was 2 minutes, 31 seconds. So I beat myself by 11 seconds. Let's see if any of them have changed. Explorer level 12. Nope. Still Zul'Goth Fireblade, not Centurigon. Pet Rescue, still Phoenicia Magma Dragon. Delve level 500. Still the one I just showed you earlier. High King Iron Gut Zulgoth. Arena is now irrelevant. And Treasure Hunt's never gonna change, probably. The only one that might ever change is Explorer level 12, I would say. Maybe. That pet rescue, 1 minute 5 seconds. I can't believe they did it that fast. Twice as fast as I just did it. Nuts. Alright, so that's everything, right? Adventure board, campaign. I didn't collect my tasks. Or my, rewards. Alright, I'm going to catch up in the chat, say goodbye, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Most likely. You know, 90-something% chance. As long as, like, this doesn't cause any issues today. Like, if it swells at all, I'll probably not do it tomorrow, but we'll see. Alright, I think I'm done, y'all. Let me catch up in the chat, say goodbye. Remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. Do that free stuff. It really helps. Tyrant says, no way I'm aware of to take team codes from console to YouTube or paste elsewhere. That's what I thought. Mark Joey says, so I figured out that if you put screenplay on phone, you can collect your hourly stuff from phone. Remote play. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Chad says a Damon Merfolk for Tyrion. Yeah. Supernova says I find it hard to pet gnome farm. It's getting like farming the horde mimics. Yeah, man. Like PvP. You could try some arena just to shake it up. I know nobody likes arena, but pet gnomes are available in arena as well. And that's probably not a good idea because you can cycle PvP way faster than you can cycle arena battles. But it's another option if you get bored of PvP. Mark Joey says the new mythic is a weaker version of Scorpius. Yeah, you got that right. Chad says, same here, Supernova. Tyrion says, tip I pointed out last deep delve, save your gems. If you are only buying for new troop, it will be available for shards in 4 to 5 weeks after event. No need to waste gems on it. Right. Most people, though, are going to be... Not most people, but... If you're going for all rewards or you're going for level 500 pure faction, you're probably just going to buy it, get it anyway, because... But yeah, if you have Sea of Sorrows already done, you're already just all the way done with it, and all you're going to do is all rewards and maybe just do the free battles or something. I don't know. I don't think you can get all rewards with the free battles, but you probably don't need any of the rewards if you're that far into the game anyway. But like Tyrion said, you don't no need to helicopter, right? That's one of those patience things. That saves you resources. Do you ever think patience could save you resources? They always tell you to go get it. But in Gems of War, sometimes patience is how you save resources. Stuff is available later for cheaper. If a TV costs $1,000 today, and then it costs $500 a week from now, when are you going to buy it? Unless you're that guy, you just got to have that TV and invite people over to look at it. I don't know. Supernova says, yep, don't level up in Oblivion, any FF game, etc. King is done with the campaign. Me too. Alright, y'all. Thank you, One Creed, Mike D, Acapella, Chad, King, Supernova, Tyrion Shark, Mark Joey, Chad, Shark, Joey, Lilac Kai, Funky Town, Texas, Anya, King, Supernova, Funky, Chad, Glorfindel with the 2. Thank you so much. You're a freaking legend, bro. Appreciate it so much. Chad, Supernova, Mark, Joey, King, Glorfindel, Mike D, King, Jay Fetters. Jay Fetters was here today. Jay Fetters got the cheddars. One Creed was here. Shannon was here. Disinfecting the dental picks. I didn't see that one. Elgin's Toy, Acapella Charm. Shannon with the 5. Thank you so much. You're a legend. One Creed. Chad, Funky Town. Suze was here. Chad with the 2. You're a motherfucking legend. Thank you so much, bro. David Canberra. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Funky Town, Anya. Elgins was the 1st. Funky was the 2nd. Glorfindel was the 3rd. Anya was the 4th. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. See ya tomorrow. Don't forget to click that stuff on the way out. Finger the thumb. I haven't said that in a while. Finger that thumb. All right. See y'all. Have a great day. You're the best. Peace out. We got one on under the belt.